Hello, everybody. I am Mr. Jonathan, and this is my friend Gator from Nina's Road to Rescue. Welcome to Homework Hangout. This is where you get to take a break from all of your schoolwork and hang out right here with us. Today, we are going to meet Gator, and Miss Nancy is going to talk to us about flea prevention.
Hi, this is Gator. He is from New Iberia, Louisiana. He is one of 8 Pomeranians that Nina rescued, and they were living with an older gentleman who couldn't take care of them anymore. And one thing he didn't do is give them heartworm prevention, so they're all heartworm positive. But Gator is 3. He weighs 5 pounds, and he's about the size of all the Pomeranians that we have. One thing about all the Poms was they were infested with fleas. I could not put my finger on Gator when he came in without hitting 5 or 6 fleas. Fleas have a 4-stage life cycle: eggs, larvae, pupa, which is like a cocoon, and then the adult flea. An adult female flea can lay up to 600 eggs.
Oh, wow.
So an adult female is going to live around 100 days to 3 months. But so if he had 50 female fleas on him, she could have laid 3,000 eggs on him.
Jeez.
So
Poor
you look
thing.
at this tiny baby, and you can imagine, we saw the fleas crawling on their face, in their ears, between their toes. They were miserable. And what happens to a dog that has that many fleas is they'll lose their hair, they become anemic, their ears will become very infected, so they can get really sick from fleas. And fleas in Louisiana are year-round. The only thing fleas don't like is cold weather, and we are not known for our cold weather.
No, we're in-
So the fleas stay active, and basically the only way to get rid of them is to spray your yard, your home, bathe your dog. You can buy flea shampoo, or you can just use the Blue Dawn dish soap. It's very effective. And whatever you use, though, to treat your yard or your home has to kill all 4 cycles of the flea's life. If you're only killing the adult fleas, all those eggs they left are going to hatch on your dog very
Right.
quickly. And fleas will get in your house. You say, oh, I have outside dogs in a pen in the back. I guarantee you there's fleas in your yard. They're getting on your shoes, and you're walking in the house.
Right, right.
So they're very hardy little things for being half the size of a grain of rice. Fleas also leave what people call flea dirt on a dog, which is basically their poo. And people think that it's eggs. You can't see the eggs. They're very, very tiny, and they're clear, milky clear. But the flea dirt that you see left is the feces of a flea.
Wow.
And you'll see it caught in their hair. Again, that gets in their ears, their eyes, everywhere. It just gets everywhere. And little Gator here is one of the ones that I bathed when he got here, and he was just black with flea dirt and fleas. So flea prevention is very important for the health of your dog.
What can so I mean, I know there's a lot of over-the-counter stuff like the flea collars and stuff like that. How well do those work in Louisiana?
You know, I'm not a fan of the flea collar. I'm really not. What I use on my dogs is, at my vet's recommendation, is Advantix, T-I-X, because it kills the ticks too. And I only use, like, they'll sell you a vial to put between their shoulder blades, and my vet said just use half that amount. And so you can split one between 2 dogs, and it's still very effective for 30 days. And it will prevent and kill all stages of the fleas, and kill the fleas and ticks as well, and keep them off of your dog,
Right.
which is the goal. You know, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, how well do how often should you bathe your dog to kind of help with?
If you put the Advantix, like any kind of topical, on your dog, it'll tell you on the packaging not to bathe them for so many days. You have to read the package. When I treat my yard, and you can buy stuff at Walmart, Home Depot, whatever, spray your yard or push one of those little things and spread some granules that'll kill the fleas. And if you do that, you shouldn't have to bathe them, because they shouldn't have fleas on them.
Right.
If they're still having fleas, that means you haven't killed the eggs.
Okay.
And so that's, with the flea collar, I don't know. I never had luck with that.
Right.
So
right.
it's just, you can also buy a pill at your vet. Some last 30 days, some last 90 days. So that's always an option too. But you have to treat where the dog lives as well as treat the dog, or you're going to fight in a losing battle.
Right. Well, very cool. Anything else about Gator? Now, you found 8. Y'all got 8 of these?
We got 8 Pomeranians from an older gentleman whose granddaughter contacted us and asked for help. So we went down and got them, and they were all, he had them all living outside. And basically, a dog this size is not an outside dog. They don't do well outside. They're very unhealthy, very thin, heartworm positive, filthy, matted. And like Chihuahuas, Poms, Shih Tzus, little dogs are not outside 24/7 dogs.
Right.
So if you get a dog this size, you need to have in your head that it lives with you in your home. And so all of them had terrible fleas. All of them are heartworm positive. They all needed dental work. They still have teeth. Most of them still have teeth, but they had some pulled. And they're healthy other than the heartworms, and they're eating pretty good. We at Nina's are working on their socialization. They're not used to a lot of positive human contact. And so we are working on that with them, and they're doing pretty good. We've only had them about 8 or 9 days, and they're really doing well. So.
Well, Gator's doing very good here.
Yeah, they're all like him.
Yeah, and you've already adopted 3 of them?
We have. We only have 5 left. And so, yeah, 2 of them went to the same home, so it's so nice that they get to stay together. And then one lady adopted one girl. She lives in a elderly center, and so she wanted one. So that was great. So 5 of them are still looking for their homes. You can see them on Facebook, and email Nina at roadtorescue@bellsouth.net.
Yeah. Can y'all throw up the full screen real quick that we have there? So there's
There we
Nina's Road to
go.
Rescue. There's Gator. Again, Gator's a 3-year-old Pomeranian. There's Nina's Road to Rescue, la.org, and their phone number. So if you are interested in checking out Gator or any of his brother or sisters, just give them a call, and I'm
Yes,
sure they will
please
be
do.
more happy.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Nancy.
Well, thanks for
and
having
thank you
us.
for
It's
bringing
always
Gator.
fun.
Gator is sweet. I wish I could take him home.
I know, you and me both.